So basically like here's a guy who's just still trucking and excellent at what he does and helpful to everybody at every level. That's something you don't get from a lot of veteran wrestlers, despite how much you would want to, from these guys that know so much and could pass on so much. Not too many do unless they can make money doing it. But here's a guy who does it just willingly all the time. If you're in the locker room with him, he will help you. And I was so lucky. Me and Kevin loves him too. Diehard Gangrel fans, both of us. We got to wrestle him and this guy Jekyll's the Jester in Northern California, and I was bummed because there was 2 nights of these shows. It was called Wrestling for Charity. Night one, Rock Nest Monsters versus Gangrel and Jekyll's. I was like, hell yeah! 13 people in the audience. I was bummed, but we tore it up anyways. There was. I was like, I don't care. I don't know if I'm gonna get to wrestle Gangrel again. I was like, we're going all out, and he was like, let's go. So we still had a really good match. We were diving, taking. I got to take so many of his cool moves. And it was just a pleasure, to work with him and to have his respect after. He shook our hand like, hey, because we gave it to him. We wrestled him the way we would wrestle anybody, hit him as hard as we would hit anybody. We had to. He's a big, tough guy. We gave it to him. He gave it back. And at the end of it, it was just super cool to have gotten to share the ring with a guy like that and have such a positive experience and then have nothing but positive experiences with him after that everywhere I go, wherever I run into him. It was just so cool. Um, I don't know. It's just one of those, it's another good example of, never meet your heroes. No, 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 no. Meet them. Sometimes they're fucking awesome.
Awesome. And every story I hear about him is good. Like Sal was saying how he did a match with him, I think in October, and even though Gangrel, he's older and it was an indie show, and he's like, no, clothesline me on the floor. And it's like he doesn't need to take a clothesline on the floor. He doesn't need to do that at this point, but he does just because he loves it and he wants to work hard.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like he goes hard. He was just like, hey, like blah blah blah. After that, I'll powder to the floor. Just hit a flip off the apron on me, into the chairs. And I was like, I guess nobody's sitting there. I guess we can, but but I was like, all right, whatever you want, sir. Like I'm happy to do it. So I hit a shitty little tumbleweed onto the basketball court floor, and but yeah, no, he goes hard every time. And I've seen him wrestle really hurt, really hurt. Like he showed up one time for a Jamie show, and he had just happened to hurt his back the day before, and he still went out there and had a sick ass match, and like he could barely stand up straight until the music hit. As soon as it hits, he turned it on, went out there, toughed it out, came back, and was like, "Oh damn."